Alright. Hopefully this is the real one. Oh no. Jordan's gonna become a Walking Dead fan. Alright. Okay, it popped up. Hooray! Okay, let's actually get the game pulled up here. Alright, how is everybody? Hello! Now we're finally on the streaming on the same account. Oh boy. So yeah, I was streaming last Friday for my donators on Patreon. Thank you to all of everyone over there. So now there's just like probably a minute. Maybe I'll release that to patrons. I don't know. It's probably just me being confused. All right, let's actually start the game. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, I made a post-it note on my computer to make sure I'm on the normal setting, and I am. All right. Make sure I'm resuming to the right one. Nope. Ostagar. Here we go. Now we're doing it. Thank you, Chase. Oh, boy. So, Jordan, you say you're getting into Exalted March. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. You're getting into The Walking Dead. Are you going to have a podcast about The Walking Dead now? Yeah, dang, we already in Lothering. That was like 2 hours. Oh, man. My goal for today... Or not Lothering. Ostagar. My goal for today is to at least get done with the stuff in the Kokari Wilds, but we're also going to be talking to a lot of people. So,
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there.
I don't know how much we're going to get done today.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am. Let's talk.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I am fine. Where is Duncan's tent? I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Oh boy. I kind of know where all this is, but I also want to ask. Someone, Udavagu said The Wolf Among Us is good. The Wolf Among Us is great! Jordan, we should play that one time. That is a great game. And then someone else asked, Shadow Mage, how come you guys don't do this on Twitch? Would love to use my Prime sub on you guys. Well, thank you. Honestly, one of the main reasons we don't use Twitch is it's just... We use YouTube more, so we know how to use it when we're old and curmudgeony. And I do have a Twitch account. I watch things from time to time, and I just kind of like how YouTube does it better. I know it's not quite the best. There's also was, like, at the time we were kind of, at least when we were setting this up for me, there was like, some drama of people on YouTube who were promoting their Twitch account getting banned because you're promoting outside of YouTube, and I just didn't want to fuck with that. So that's kind of the reason we do this. There might be a day we do switch over to Twitch, but like as of right now, like we kind of know how this works and whatever. And when we get more comfortable with this, we might switch over. All right, let's ask all these things.
He's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
That is very Merrick. The Circle of Mage is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Curmudgeony? That's a word, right? My mom used to use that all the time. Do I hear dogs barking? Oh, yeah.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Want to ask something else?
Go on, then.
I don't think there's anything else. I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Thank you, friend. You will probably die. Well, that's very kind, Shadow Mage. Oh yeah, season 2 Wolf Among Us. God, that ended on such a cliffhanger. I think I've been waiting for season 2 of Wolf Among Us longer than Dragon Age 4.
Here in this hour, with folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await.
Yeah.
Death is no
Well, let's
failure,
meet
my friend.
everyone's favorite grandma. Hello, Win.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Win, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
I like Win. I want her to be my grandma. I found it terrifying. Yes, I know all about that. It wasn't that difficult. I don't know what to pick. See, I don't want to say it was terrifying, because I don't think she found it that terrifying. Maybe on hindsight. Yeah, I don't really know all about... God, I don't like any of these. I'm going to pick one, I guess. I found it terrifying, to be honest.
I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship?
Vanilla Win are modded. This is modded. She has a different face texture, and technically in Ostagar, she has a gray robe for whatever reason, so this is her normal robe. The mod I'm using is very subtle, though. There's some that make her look like a 20-year-old girl, and that creeps me out. King Caitlin thinks the battle will go well. I am confident in my skills. I hope I don't disappoint anyone. I'm immediately going to, like, be emotionally vulnerable towards Win, because I love her so much, and I don't care if that's out of character or not.
Child, you have been taught well. Use what you know, and have faith
Good luck with the
yourself.
in-laws.
Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
Boo 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 boo. You faced the Darkspawn before. You faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
What does the Fade have to do with anything? I don't remember encountering I'll do that one. I don't remember encountering Darkspawn in the Fade.
They do not live there. Nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn.
Walking
At least
animation.
that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is this true? The Tantry says many. Let's say, and is this true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Do you have any proper advice? Rude. I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Melissa.
When you stand before the Maker in the land
Okay,
of
something that's always bothered me. I don't know if it's me or something else, but like this pile of ash, and it happens with almost every pile of ash, has like this mirrored texture. I don't know if that's a mod error or in vanilla, but I can't seem to get rid of it, and I hate it. That's a call to action. If anyone knows how to fix that, please at me.
I'm
All right.
sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
That is 100%
I'm
Anders.
sorry, but the mages must not be
The
interrupted.
mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
I love the stance they're doing in the back. Isn't that
Is it?
dangerous?
As a mage, you would know more of such matters than I do. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
You can fix it by ignoring it. Matthias, it doesn't help. I apologize, I'll go elsewhere. Fine. I'll go fuck off. This always looks like a lame mage rave. Hey, I don't know. With enough ecstasy, that could be really cool. Don't take drugs, kids.
Greetings. King Caitlin is not in his tent right now.
You're so personable. Tell me about the king. Oh. Do you know where the king
I
is? We'll
believe
get
he's
one
with the
first.
Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a
I
lot.
suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I How should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Oh, the queen.
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Oh, you definitely should. Oh, damn. Where's that? No, discuss it.
As you wish.
I want that drama. Caitie, how many mods in this playthrough? Oh, God. You know what? That's a great question here. Because I get this question asked a lot. Let me pull up my mod folder. I know this is a little out of character, out of the game, but I just get asked actually a lot often. Packages, core, override. Here we go. Let me switch it to display capture. Alright, you should be able to see it now. These are all of my mods. And, okay, the thing is that they are just, like, mods within mods. Like, hair has a whole bunch of hairs in it. Like, it's quite a lot. So, when you guys ask me what mod does what, I have no fucking idea. This is just a big collection of clusterfuck. So, I have no idea what's going on besides behind the scenes of this game. Wait, hold on. I gotta, whoops. Change the display capture to game capture. There you go. Caitie, I have a problem. Yes. How does this even run? It doesn't very well, to be honest. Anyway, that's how many mods go into making this look like it does.
Hail to you.
Oh, Cullen. Hello. Okay. Logain's guard. Talk to me.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Logain. State your business.
Tell me about the Teyrn Logain.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
I like how the guards kind of mirror the Terrans and the king's personality. Is Teyrn inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
That's why we need my dog Jinx. She's all the Jinx I need. Surely you can tell me more about him. I would like an audience with the Teyrn, please. Ooh, do I have to choose? Look at the Teyrn.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
He is so tired. Yes, I am. How did you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Caelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Ooh. I imagine Selin does know some history, so... Yes, I've heard that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I hear you're from the Circle of Mage. The first enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Hey, Snape Logain is the best. I certainly hope so. I hope not. I don't know.
If Caelan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't, he seems like a fool to me. You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Maric's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Yeah, you would think, like, we got him out here because we supposedly had a message, and then just conveniently forgets about it.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Logain. State your business.
I want that other speech option.
How can you not know?
We heard about this.
Without Logain, you can... He's inside, but
yes, tell me about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Logain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Very well.
You guys are so mean to poor fictional Logain. Granted, he did kill us all.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already.
Oh no.
Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Poor puppies.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Well, I mean, we're redoing a little bit. I hate this.
Let's get started.
That's the one bad thing about playing a not rogue. You can't open anything.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground.
Oh, honey.
Can you believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every
honey.
battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
So fun fact, I don't actually have it because I don't really like it that much, but this heavy infantry woman right here is the same voice actress as Female Hawk. So there is actually a mod to make a Female Hawk in Ostagar, so if that's your headcanon. I use a custom Hawk and I use a Mage Hawk who wasn't an Ostagar, so I don't use it. But it's a cool little guy. You don't say anything interesting. Now, I think some of these people aren't normally here. This is a add-on.
Shall the Maker's light be my guide? Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Okay. I thought she'd say more, but she didn't. Who told her white eyeshadow and lipstick was a look? Her mom. I don't even think that. Let's see, we did everything over here.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Should put Hot Mog in Lothering. Yeah, so there's a male hawk and there's a female hawk mod. The female hawk, obviously, I just explained. The male hawk replaces a Templar in Lothering, but like I don't use the male hawk, so I don't know. I feel weird using it.
Life is fleeting, you know.
Can I get him before Alistair?
Could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh well, too bad.
I think he just goes back to that.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Yeah, who'd you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wild... Aren't there barbarians in the forest? So what? Maybe they will. We'll see. The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here. Miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
I doubt they would send... Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches...
Cannibals?
And now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Yeah, Jordan, not everyone is back pain. We gotta get an exercise program. Slowly Codex Added just becomes like a live stream of like exercise. They're forcing you to be here. We'll do for it.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Oh, okay, bye. Let's talk to this dude. Hey, buddy.
Welcome, young woman.
Oh, the young woman got me. Oh, God. You're a twinkle mage, aren't you? Just say, who are you?
Do you not recognize my brand, good mage? I am one of the Tranquil. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. I know why that is. What is enchantment? I
It
know
is the
that too.
practice of folding magical
why I asked
lyrium
this.
into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful, because most men are jealous and superstitious. The Chandra claims magic is sinful. Well, that's true.
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I always wondered, like, what's the story behind, like, really any tranquil? Like, how did this happen to you? Was this forcibly? Did you choose? Sound, I feel badly for you. Let's talk about something. I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
Yes, give me that chest.
Goodbye.
I can't take it. Alright. We're gonna... Man, all of these locked chests. I think we can unlock some of them when we get the rogue guy in our party, but for right now, we got nothing.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
I mean, we know that. There are Grey Wardens here, you know. We have them on the run. There are Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Oh, female hawk again. What's wrong with him? Is it possible he has information? Ooh, is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them. I don't want to see anymore. I close my eyes and...
Poor guy.
Please just leave me be. He calls.
Ooh.
It burns. I can feel it inside me. The pain.
I'm just gonna talk to this guy.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this.
Oh.
It's so sad.
He's actually talking about the invasion of SoundCloud rappers coming to Thetis. I believe it. Hello.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Selin.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
What's that supposed to mean? Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in. Do you have a problem with that? Ooh, I don't want to be, like, too snippy. Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, that's something. Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn? What's that?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Nope. Davis said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Hello, lady.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Since she was raised in the Chantry, I think, yeah, she is Andrastian, so I will, thank you.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Alright.
If you'll excuse me, we are praying.
Well, yeah, I got a blessing. Gosh. Locked.
I hope the Grey Wardens protect the king in the coming battle. He chose to fight alongside them.
Okay.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Why? Oh, okay. That's it. That was all. Oh, let's talk to this, the prisoner. Talk to you first. I can't. Great.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Boop, 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 boop. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Oh, why would I want to help you? I guess why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in.
Wizards.
Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
I could do that. Let's see what we can do. They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I'll be honest. I don't really want a shit key. That's disgusting. That is true.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
I'm gonna convince this guy. Hey, buddy.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Yeah, it's not that far off. Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Seems a ways for you to guard him all day. I'd chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Well, that's a great idea. So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
I'm down with that. All right, give me that key.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
We asked all of this. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Alright. Why does the leather chest piece look like that? I don't know. It just does. I don't think that's a mod. I think that's mostly vanilla. What else have I got? Hello, Gate Guard and Puppy.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with Darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
All of the above. The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And do you think these witches
Only
exist?
when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some Darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Well, his story isn't exactly correct, but we'll learn more about that later.
Let's get started.
I know. Okay. Royal Knights. Let's talk to the Ash Warriors about
You
the
there,
puppies.
Elf, what's
Oop.
your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
We can actually talk to Pick. Let's talk to Pick. Hey, Pick.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
So if you lie to him and say that you are, you can actually get a sword out of him. I don't want to steal a sword out of him, because that's mean. So I'm going to say, not that I know of.
That's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Cute little kid. Anyway, hey, you.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Hey, you're an asshole. I happen to be a Grey Warden. I mean, I'm not really yet. Just want to talk. You have a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
I will leave your business. Can I ask you something? You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Boop, boop, boop. I will leave you to your business. What's an Ash
Our
Warrior?
training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Yeah, they're basically berserkers. Why are you preparing for? Why have you painted your puppies?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caitie, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with Caitie as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caitie and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
If the reward was right, why not? I hope you're... Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
As you should. Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Not true pet owners. Anyway, tell me if Lathias the Dwarf Son.
I am no bard, but I will do my best.
As you should.
Lathias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath, to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
What happened to him?
Matthias's prowess earned him the love of Morriganon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Caitie learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morriganon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morriganon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Yeah, this is 100% Collins VA. He also says Morriganan or something. I still stand by my pronunciation of Morriganon because that's more of like the Elvish way to do it. So I stand by that. But yeah, that's another way of pronouncing that. Interesting legend. Thank you for telling me. What happened to his wife Skea?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Matthias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
You could have just said he was the first Ash warrior, so he betrayed his wife and killed his lover.
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
You'd have that guy in the back tell him, as everyone keeps saying. I'm sure he had a very inspiring version. I should be going.
There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I think I exhausted your talk.
So, what do you want? Be quick about it.
Can I ask you something? Lead to your business.
My thanks.
All right. Now, let's talk to everyone's favorite kennel master.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Why would I help you? I don't know anything about dogs. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Oh, only tooth marks. Oh, jeez. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted on me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Hello, Puppos. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on the dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Probably. It might be why.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Do you have anything better to do? Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off-limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright. Now I'm going to clear out my inventory, check out some elves, and then we'll go find Alistair.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
You're one to talk, because... Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Who? I don't know if they're sick burns, but it's something. Who am I planning on romancing? I'll keep it a secret, although I do think it's obvious. Anyway, you are forgiven, human, for now. Perhaps you treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have? What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
It's like porn mags, or let me see your other stuff.
So long as you keep it quiet.
This is very common goods. This is not secret at all. All right. What do I want to buy? Wow, I have... Where did all of my money go? I have no money at all. Jesus Christ. Let me get a look at the other store.
Hello again.
Let's see what you have. Alright. One of y'all have a backpack. Here it is. Okay. Oh, a universal die kit. We'll get that later. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this bullshit. Plus 2 pelf. I'll just get rid of all of these. I'm not gonna get shale for a while. I don't need the mace or the dagger. Leather helm, leather gloves, fade striders, leather boots, shield, apprentice robes. Don't need a chantry robe. Battledess the provocateur. Princess's amulets. I might keep that just for memories. Iron ring, ring of study. It's all bullshit. Ashes of... Oh, there it is. Blank vellum, private documents, trade whatevers, garnets, malachite. And then now we can get the backpack. Here we go. Much better. We're doing okay on health potions, but I'll buy a lot more. There we go. And I think that's it. Okay. Can you at least tell us if you have a mod that makes Morgan open for you to romance, or is it just the other? Yeah, no, I don't have any. I don't like changing sexualities in the game. I just find that it's not for me, you know. I think that's everything. All right, let's go talk to the elves. What do you think of the romances and origins, Caitie? I like them. Here's the thing. I think that for how old the game is, they're pretty decent. I do like Inquisitions more. Morgan's is really good. Alistair's is really good. Zevran and Liliana's are also good, but I think because they have less to do with the story, I don't like them as much. You sound like you're 30 yards away.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
I'm sad.
I didn't know elves could join the Grey Wardens. Amazing.
Representation matters. Okay. Here's the thing. I think that Zevran might be my least favorite just because of the accent alone, because it just sounds like Puss in Boots. I know that's kind of judgmental, but that's just how I feel. I almost, I guess, okay, I'm going to be romancing Alistair. I almost romanced Liliana. The only reason I didn't is a scene later on when we go to Temple of Sacred Ashes, and I just really didn't like her response, and that peeved me enough to go with Alistair. So that's that.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am indeed a mage, actually.
Really? You don't look like a mage. That is... I mean... How interesting. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Mage. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Boop, boop, boop. And you must be Alistair. How could you recognize me? Alright, no offense taken. Probably with my magic say so now. And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with it then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Selin.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking me of as a woman? You want more women in the Wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Let's go. You don't have to accompany me. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, I met both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Looking forward to traveling with you.
You do?
Yeah.
Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Prasevi, I think. Thank you for coming. Do you know if she wants to play through the whole series? Hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna do everything. That's my goal. Someone else. Oh, how is Alistair with a female dwarf? Must be interesting cinematic-wise. I've actually only done it once, and it was fairly recently. And as far as I could tell, it's pretty similar, except when they kiss. I think they just like shoot the dwarven model up a couple feet, or they sink Alistair down. I don't know which, because they're suddenly like closer to height, and it's like it confuses me. What happened? Now I don't think I can actually click this because the Templar.
That course of action is inadvisable.
God, it's so creepy. And by Templar, I mean tranquil. Let's save because I'm compulsive. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Jordan and I are playing Inquisition with weird mods, but I do plan to play it like in full with less jokes. But she's standing on a box, or Alistair's kneeling. Either one. All right, let's talk to
you found Alistair,
everyone's favorite.
Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparation.
She's standing on top.
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task? What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
The Titan lifter, he's got stone sense. Go into the wilds, isn't that dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And what's the second
There
task?
was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find the
It will
archive?
be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Got it.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, boy. Let's get you to unlocking some chests if you can even do that. I can't remember if you can. Actually, I can just look this up. Alright. You don't got it. You don't got it, and I am disappointed. Alright, I guess we're going into the wilds now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, sex mods. No, I don't play the sex mods. Oh, jeez. There is a lot of them, though.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Do you guys think Flemeth had something to do or helped with the other blights? Maybe. At least from the last flight and the account that we have that was written down, I don't think she helped during the 4th blight, or if she did, it wasn't with the main cast of characters, if that makes sense. But, oh, bunny. Or rabbit, I don't know what it was. But, it could be that she did something in the background.
On it.
Okay, I should not be in the front here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? There we go.
Right.
I kind of hate early combat when you, like, don't have any powers to do, so you're just kind of sitting there waiting for your mana to recharge or something. Have you read The Last Flight? I have! It's alright. I think a lot of people loved it a lot, and I was kind of lukewarm on it myself. I think I just didn't like it, jumping back and forth between the past and the present. Like, I don't know, I just think if you're gonna... I don't know, I would have rather it be like half of the book is in the past and then the other half of the book, like, in order, if that makes sense. I didn't like the jumping back and forth. Alright. Missionary Jugby. Hey, buddy, you look rough. A letter. Letter to Jogby. Alright. What's the quick command for codex? Is it just journal and then we gotta do the codex? Alright, I'm not gonna, like, read it all. But... is it not notes? Is it quest related? My dearest son... So essentially, this guy went to the woods to, you know, spread the Maker. And he died. And the landmarks are as follows, and we'll get to find some cool things. So, let's go and find the rest of it. Dying soldier. Let's talk to him first. Hello, yes.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Bye. Be safe.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test. You sound like a coward to me. Ooh, biting. Don't do that. You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Not many humans may be able to afford to killing them. I didn't say that I did.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okie dokie. We're just gonna rummage around here and walk around until we find the stuff we need. There's a couple of side quests in here, mostly the Rigby Jogby stuff.
Let's get started.
And then there's also the Chasen, Signs of Chasen, which we'll get to in a bit. I wish just the Winter Scraps so you could do Cone of, or Shatter them.
It isn't gonna be me.
Jory have more faith, Selin has plot protection. Well, I have plot protection, but that doesn't mean Jory does.
Right.
He resisted? Son of a bitch. Get the Genlock. Ooh. Oh, I blocked it. Dang. Well, they can handle the rest. Let me get some... Oh, I leveled up.
This should be easy enough.
Take it all.
On it.
Finally. Alright, what do we got here? So... We're not leveling up. We need 25 magic. Okay, so how much magic do I got? Oh no, I don't have enough. Pour it all into magic. Okay. What can I get in the meantime? I do eventually want to chase Mana Clash, but I'll do that in a bit. We'll do Arcane Shield maybe? I do like lightning. Let's do that one. Okay. And then just move these over because those are basically all similar. Get some Deathroot. Sir Jory is secretly the Maker. Oh boy, Maker's kind of a coward. Also, can I know how weird is it that David and Jory's personalities swap, like meeting Morrigan? David shits himself and Jory's chill out, but David isn't freaked out about joking and Jory bitches out. Yeah, a little bit. I wonder if it's just like Jory is much more into the religious aspect, and David is much more what's the word I'm looking for, superstitious. So Jory doesn't really believe that much in Witches of Wilds, we're just apostates. So maybe that's a part of it. That's kind of a weak excuse, I know. Hey, fuck off. All right. Need thunder. I don't like being in the front. Thank you. Get him off me. I have been stunned. Get rid of this guy.
Dead yet? Show me what you've got. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Jory got a family. Which, yeah, here's the thing. Why on earth would you leave your pregnant wife to go join a group that you have to travel for? Like, is the money really that good?
Let's get started.
Like, you know it's super dangerous. It's like... I don't see why he's getting all defensive. Like, I have a wife and kid. Well, why'd you come here in the first place? Would you think it was going to be easy money? I don't know. That always bothered me. Rigby's Field Journal, Mud Isle, Scale Armor. Signs of the Chastened. We want Codex. Chastened Barbarians, they have little hidden marks that lead to stuff. So he gives us a hint of one. One such marker near this camp under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. So we're basically going to be running around here looking for these marks. The first one, it's marked by an X here on the map, you can see, and we're just going to be looking for those. Here it is. And if you get it, you hear a little weird wood pipe thing. I don't know why.
Let's get started.
Can I cross this? No. Shit. I think Jory was scared of it not being easy, like they didn't expect such a big blight, but he had to drink poison first.
On your guard!
Maybe. Davis would have been a fun companion. Yeah, I think they all kind of would have. I would love to meet Mrs. Jory, I guess. But I wouldn't fight to protect his family because Darkspawn equals threat to all. Maybe, but then why didn't he just fucking drink it, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, if he wanted to protect his family so much, he would have, you know, completed the ritual. He knew he was signing up for dangerous then. I don't know. I question his motives. Okay. So. I feel like David being recruited has some parallels to how Duncan got recruited. Yeah, that's true. He, as we learned from the calling, both tried to steal from a Grey Warden, etc. Yep. Which we can talk to him here. Hey, buddy.
Yes?
Where are you from, David?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for, what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're a cut purse.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
That is true. How did you find the Grey Wardens?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
So what happened then?
Duncan stopped them. Invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
So what do you think of Duncan?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too.
What do you think we should do now?
We still have to find those documents. I've never heard of a tower that stood for more than 10 years in this forest.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
You are, but first, let's talk to the coward.
I am ready.
Are you, though? You said you were from Redcliffe?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
No, never. Why do you want to know? No, never.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highover that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
So you abandoned her?
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
Yeah, you don't know how this works, do you? How did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
What do you think we should do now?
We should find those documents. Although if they were so important, why leave them out here?
Let's go.
Indeed.
Do you see anything interesting?
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
Tell me about yourself. Why have you quit? We'll get all this later.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
We shall. All right. So.
Careful.
Whoa.
I'm sensing Darkspawn nearby.
Wait, no, I want to get the trail sign. Where are you? Ah, damn it.
Just die already!
Oh yeah, that would be quite depressing if, Can you just do the damn magic? Thank you. Okay. She actually died long before,
Let's get started.
You know, I've never actually talked to Jory like that with the human nobles, so I don't know if you can actually, like, go, oh, I know you. The thing didn't go off. Did the map at least update? I had to go back? Jesus. Okay, let's go back and get this one. Jory said she was happy, or heavy with child if he just call his wife fat. No, that's just how they used to describe it. That just means she's probably extremely pregnant, which... I don't know, any pregnant woman I've talked to, when they're, like, really, really pregnant, they always make fat jokes. Because, like, everyone understands. Pregnant women, they look huge. Because they got a baby. Alright. There it is. Where's the next one? Not even on the map yet, because I haven't gone there. Great! Human noble can't bring up the wife. Dang, that'd be kind of cool if a human noble, you can, like, meet her and then bring... Well, I don't know. I feel like if you bring word that your wife died, that would be bad. In French, pregnant is grave, which means heavy or fat. Oh, that's sad. Jory says to a noble, he is to have to meet... He is to have to meet a lord. I'm assuming, like, honored to meet or something like that. Alright. Yeah, his wife is probably toast. Which, I mean, depressing, but I guess they're together. Let's... Hey. There it is. One of those squirrel things. Bye. Okay. Jory's not exactly going to say she's in her 3rd trimester. The medical field only started working with leeches and Inquisition. Yeah, really.
This should be easy.
Yeah, probably the best they could say in this world is, man, she fucking pregnant. Like, she's gonna pop. Oh, yes, I do. Alright.
Down you go. You had it coming.
The hurt dog noises always get me. Okay, get all these wolf pelts so I can save them later. Or sell them later. Get that. And then we also got this iron chest up here, which I think is a part of a quest, but I forget which one, so here we go. A letter. Can I read it? I can just take... Oh, look. Inspects. Ah. Perfect. Farewell to Jogby. Let's look at Farewell to Jogby. Farewell, my dearest son, this is my last letter I will write you because I can't find the Chastened, and you're going to get killed by Darkspawn. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare my son. Your loving father, Rigby. I can't remember which one we found first. I think we found Rigby, but we will find a dead Jogby later. And yeah, someone mentioned in the chat that you can find the mother/wife, Jeddah. I forget, I think she's in Redcliffe. We can go over there. We want to go up here, though, for the other Chastened sign.
What do you know? More Darkspawn about.
Where? Where are they? Where did they go? Oh, it's these guys. God, I hate these guys.
Any last words? Excellent! Well. Let's get started.
Oh, here's Rigby. Okay. So we saw the dead son, here's the dead father. I feel like I should just let them do their thing.
This should be easy.
We're already here.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Well, you asked for it. Say your prayers.
Where are you?
Only one shall stand. Time for some fun. Come, you can do better than that.
We're doing all right so far. There hasn't been any, like, sometimes I kind of zone out from the battle. And, people die when that happens. Oh man, so much to loot. Okay.
This should be easy enough. On it.
Get all of this goodness. I think that's everybody. Okay.
Let's get started.
Rigby's last will and testament. It says bring stuff to wife.
Let's not get dead, shall we?
Oh my god.
What
Why do
shall
you
I
hate
do?
me? I have to go back and get that now. Alright. Where's the last chastened sign? There's one over here. I wish they could port the staff attacks from DA2 to Origins. It's actually really easy to mod this game. I think if you have someone who knows how, you can. Like, people have modded in... Ugh, motherfucker. People have modded in different,
as you wish.
like, classes. Like, Flukas, if you're here, keeps telling me about, the monk, and that has custom animations to it. So, if someone knew how, it is totally possible to do it. Just install the lock bash. I want to play the game vanilla. I'm stubborn. Yeah, it's just gonna be me whining until I get a rogue. How close is he to leveling up? Oh, he ain't. He ain't at all. He's not even getting XP, is he? Oh, that fuck. I'll never unlock these things. I mean, what can you do? Alright. Selin wakes up from joining sleep. Welcome, Milkborn. Oh, God. My husband and friends make fun of me for that all the time, so don't you guys start too. Yeah, I can't get XP if you're dead inside.
Close by.
You just show us you're not... Look, I mean like vanilla-ish... Like a fancy vanilla where it has like some shit in it too. I don't know. But I feel like using lock bash makes it just a little bit too easy. So I kind of like... I know it has good mechanics to try to stop it from being too easy, but I still am not that fond of it.
Let's get started.
So I do not use it that much. It's a fine mod, just nah. Not level up could have been foreshadow. Yeah, it could have. Go over this. Okay, you need to die now.
Time for some fun.
Don't get that. Don't hit me. Don't do fireball. Don't do fireball. Fuck. Oh god. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. Jory is about to eat it. Whoa, hey, buddy. Oh, there's one more. Where is he? He's back here. I'm trying to fool you with Myri. Oh, yeah. Alright! We did it. Okay, dead shoulder. Okay, this is gonna be a side quest I hate. Pouch of Ashes, excerpt from local myths and legends. Ostagar. Nope, we want the journal. Take shit to my wife, that's what that says. This is about a... let's see... a spirit. There's a whole story here. We're basically gonna summon a spirit and defeat it and get some shit. Okay, Jory's mostly healed. We'll do it.
More darkspawn. Close by.
Where are you? Where are you? Show yourselves! Okay, there we are. 5 hours of class! Woohoo! Don't do the creepypasta. Oop, I should be fighting and not reading.
Right.
That it? Oh, another one.
On it.
There we go. I think these guys really only appear if you finish the Chastened trail signs. Because here it is, Chastened cache. And we get all of this bullshit. Alright. Oh, we already got the flower, I believe. Let's save. Saving's a good idea. Now... What else do we have to do over here? This leads, there's like a little place up top I haven't explored that doesn't really lead to much. Where is that statue? I think it's over here somewhere. I very often do not do this because I just don't care to. Pile of rocks and some death roots. Yeah, the weird sexy outfit. Oh. Pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Here it is. Sprinkle more ash on pile of stones. Here we are. Who summons Gazarath from slumber? I do. Doing alright so far. It's going down quickly.
It's a gotcha.
What did he say? It's a gotcha? Oh boy. Hey, hey, hey. You know, why, girl, why are you getting at me? They got more armor.
Gonna be me.
It might be me. I move my apartment soon. We're having a roommate party. Oh, that sucks. What we got? Enchanter's footing. You know, I don't think I actually have any cool stuff on. Got no gloves. Nope, that's boots. Gloves. There we go. Okay. Wait, there was two things? There was two things! Okay. Which we never actually gave Alistair his helmet. That would be a good thing to plop on him, as well as some of this stuff. I guess we're kind of exploring. Band of Fire. Don't need that. I guess this is Constitution, and then just that, because what else we're gonna do. Alright. Okay, I think that's most of the Hungry Deserter. We gotta do that. We're doing that. Team doing that. We're doing that. Last Will and Testament. We just gotta find Jetta and Redcliffe. Alright, we're good. Let's go meet a certain special someone then. What's a gusher? Oh boy. Gushers are like... Think of a gummy, but like a little bit firmer. And then there's like a fruit juice-like thing inside. It's like... Almost, fruit juice, it's even quite not right either. It's like a, like a thicker, like a jelly? Jelly's close, actually. Oh boy.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
It was like a state, I'm assuming you're not from America. Maybe they had them in Canada too, I don't know. But that was like the staple of packed lunches in American kid culture.
Right to the face.
Boop. Oh, Jory died when I wasn't paying attention. How... Jory's really quick to die, I've noticed. Get rid of this Herlock Alpha. He's about to destroy Alistair.
Let's have at it.
Yeah, I am reading the most random comments. Generally, the comments that I end up reading are the ones that are nearest to the bottom right when I look over. So there's a real art to getting me notice the comment. So. Sounds like some Japanese sweets. I don't know much about Japanese sweets, but yeah, I guess. Because I've seen a lot of like those weird... I don't want to call them weird, because maybe it's just common over there, but like you make the sweet and it looks like a, I don't know, a butt or something. Yeah, gushers are supposed to be not candy, but it's totally candy, let's be real here. Are gushers the one with the commercials where the kid's head turned into fruit? I think so, yeah. Like, they haven't been on in a while. Or I haven't watched TV in a while. I don't know which. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it from the 90s. Alright, here we go. Here's... We did everything. What's up here? Grey Warden Outpost. Save. And we get to meet everyone's favorite waifu. I do like her a lot, though. Airhead... Oh, it's actually... No, Airheads was balloons, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Morgan's voice is so great, completely agree.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm your biggest fan. I will first know who you are. Intruder, I am neither. I like to be polite with her. I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
It is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
So John says, Caitie, have you watched Farscape? I actually have watched Farscape. My husband got really into it when I was in college. I actually watched Farscape before I played this game. And so I remember when I was playing this game, I was like, wait, I think her name's Erin. Erin! It's the girl! Claudia Black! So I really liked her character in Farscape. My favorite one was, is it Chiara? Is that her name? The weird blue lady that would like dance around. She was interesting. Anyway, you can call me Selin. Promise you. I'm Selin, a pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Chiana, that's
Quite
it.
easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them? Tell us at once. Ask a question. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads.
How dramatic.
If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
I do
We
that.
should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Mage is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Maybe she's just really into her style. I don't know. I can't imagine it being that comfy, though. Like, that has to get cold, especially in Ferelden.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon. They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother. True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Guys are saying make her put her cleavage away, but honestly her outfit from Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition has a little bit of cleavage as well. I didn't think this was too far off. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests. Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
What clothing mod is that? It's complicated. Technically, I made it. It is heavily based on one I saw, though. I forgot what it is. It's originally on a mod that made Flemeth look more chastened, but because it also changes like her face texture and like the body tint, I didn't want that, but I really liked how they did the clothing. So I, honest to God, taught myself how to mod just to make her look like that because I liked it a lot. And that's the story of that. So I'm not going to release it or anything just because, like, since they heavily based it off of someone else, I feel bad doing it. Now I can't...
It's ready to go.
That was a quote. Now I can't make him do anything. Dang.
Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
It's right here. Heal the puppy.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
What will happen to him
Let's
now?
give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Well, I can't... well, I'll try. Okay, well, Alistair leveled up. Great. Okay, Constitution, a little bit of Dexterity, more Constitution. Good is enough. Alright. That. And play. Okay, let's finally get this chest. So much bullshit. Here we go. We'll talk to the quartermaster in a bit. Oh, a note. I missed this note. Let's get the note. What's it about? Puppies. Great. Royal Enclave. Alright, let's talk to some Duncan.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yeah, we have.
Good. I've had the Circle Mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Awesome. Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother, though.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
And what if we have second thoughts? Now, will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Oh, is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Dun dun dun.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. They're sending me to button now. Are all humans such cowards? I don't like this any more than you do.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
A horrible thing to say. We both shut up, but we don't know that, David. But we don't know that, Dave. You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded
during
the
their
First
weapons.
Blight,
Fuck.
when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But
maybe that's why he
I
died.
have a
Took a big ass skull.
A child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
ADHD.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete.
The echo.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
amount of F's, you guys.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
That'd be a
How do you feel?
plot twist. She dies in case she's playing Darkspawn Chronicles. That would be great, actually. I should have done that. Just like hard quit the game and start up. That would be awesome. It's over. I'm fine. I can't believe you killed Sir Jory. Nothing you said prepare me for that. That was more painful than the harrowing. I think Sir Jory was the major thing. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
All right. So much to do. First, get the kick-ass robes I was just given thanks to mods. Thank you, mods. I love you too. Here we go. All right. All right, then level up. We want to get Cone of Cold. I think that uses all of it. It was worth it. Oh, we get another one. Arcane Shield, I've never been super fond of. I do like Shock and Flame Blast. Ooh, Shock or Flame Blast? What do Flame Blast? Play! Alright, now we gotta mix these up again. Close enough. Actually, we'll put these two together. Actually, hold on. Let's put this in order of... Fuck. How it appears in the level up menu. Here we go. Okay. Oops. Save the game. And before I go to the meeting, I do want to talk to the store guy, because otherwise he's going to be gone. For a minute, you thought she was bald from that angle. Technically, when she puts on the hat, she gets rid of the,
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Oh yeah, no one uses the blood pendant. Let me see the other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
I think he has another backpack. Or am I lying to myself? No, let's go to the other one. Okay.
Hello again.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Do you have another backpack? Yes, you do have another one. Alright, we already got to 90. Let's get rid of all this bullshit. Oh god, we got a lot of bullshit. Ash Warrior Axe. Don't need that. Enchanted Dagger, we don't need that. We don't use any of these for a very long time. Barbarian Steel, the Wild's Bow. Actually, we'll save... Which one's better? 6.6. We'll use this one. Crossbow. I don't like crossbows. I'm just going to sell all of those immediately. Darkspawn Staff. Magic Staff. Cool. I'm probably actually going to use the Darkspawn Staff. Thane Helmet is... I guess I'll keep it for now. Smuggler's Bracelets. Scale. The Fate Striders. All of this I don't need. Scale Armor. I guess I'll save that for when we get Sten. The robes I'm definitely throwing out. Shields, we don't need that. I'll keep the Warden's Oath for memories, I guess. Save a bow for the forest side quest. Oh, I definitely will buy that. We just don't need it right now. Private documents, quartz, malachite, topaz. Alright. We're doing pretty good on health potions. We got lyrium potions. I can't really use any of the acid flasks yet. I think that's all I want to throw out the window. Oh, an arrow? What the hell? Get that out of there. That's weird. Okay, I think that's all. So, is that robe good enough to use it for the rest of the game as well as look fashionable as fuck? It's actually pretty decent if you use it for the rest of the game. I'm probably going to switch out of it from time to time just for, like, dorky roleplay reasons. But, it's actually a pretty decent set for a mage. Especially since, like, you have, like, the armor bonuses when you have all of it in tow. So, alright. Let's save real quick. You can talk to Alistair, but all he says is you should go talk to Duncan. You also get a better version when you, like, are about to go into the end of the game.
My decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Calin. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road?
Oh, hello.
I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Calin. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
What's my favorite specialization in any DA game? I really liked Rift Mage, actually. Ranger, I think, is the best specialization in DAO, though, but I can't choose it. It's not dangerous, I can go myself. You mean I won't be fighting in the battle? I refuse to send the errand. I'll do my best, Your Majesty. Just
you rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The Circle of Mage...
We will not trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough.
We'll see that Mage eventually. That was Aldred.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Calin. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I agree with Alistair. We should be in the battle.
That is not your choice. If King Calin wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the King ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I don't know, that could be a great distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
Oh, yeah.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
I know what I have to do.
I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
All right. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 5. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I think I might actually call it here, and then the beginning of the next episode we do the Tower of Ishtal and all of that, and we head over to Lothering. So, okay, we save. All right, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Apparently we had 100 people at one point. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot, honestly. So yeah, next Tuesday, more of the same, and I hope to see you guys there. Again, we're going to be streaming more funny DIY stuff on Saturday. I know Jordan's should have some stuff this time of week. I haven't talked to him about his schedule, though. Jordan, if you're still here, feel free to put it in the chat. Anyway, bye, guys. Whoops. Okay, now I can actually stop streaming. Bye.